So too, there's a revelation from heaven of the divine wrath against every form of ungodliness and wickedness on the part of those people who, by their wicked lives, are stifling the truth. This is so because what can be known about God is plain to them, for God himself has made it plain. For ever since the creation of the universe, God's invisible attributes, his everlasting power and divinity, are to be seen and studied in his works, so that people have no excuse, because although they learned to know God, yet they did not offer him as God either praise or thanksgiving. Their speculations about him proved futile, and their undiscerning minds were darkened. Professing to be wise, they showed themselves fools, and they transformed the glory of the immortal God into the likeness of mortal humans and of birds and beasts and reptiles. Therefore God abandoned them to impurity, letting them follow the cravings of their hearts, until they dishonored their own bodies. For they had substituted a lie for the truth about God, and had reverenced and worshipped created things more than the Creator, who is to be praised forever. Amen. That, I say, is why God abandoned them to degrading passions. Even the women among them perverted the natural use of their bodies to the unnatural, while the men, disregarding that for which women were intended by nature, were consumed with passion for one another. Men indulged in vile practices with men and incurred in their own persons the inevitable penalty for their perverseness. Then, as they would not keep God before their minds, God abandoned them to depraved thoughts, so that they did all kinds of shameful things. They reveled in every form of wickedness, evil, greed, vice. Their lives were full of envy, murder, quarreling, treachery, malice. They became backbiters, slanderers, impious, insolent, boastful. They devised new sins. They disobeyed their parents. They were undiscerning, untrustworthy, without natural affection or pity. Well aware of God's decree that those who do such things deserve to die, not only are they guilty of them themselves, but they even applaud those who do them.